the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Ayton. And it's KD in at the three, the small forward. And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Drills the three-pointer.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Booker outside. Tries it from 19. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range, Craig pulls it in. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And Curry pulls it down.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Basket good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
There's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And here is KD after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Looking to end the run, and the shot is good.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Curry on the wing. Green breaking loose. And another three for Golden State.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he can wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Ayton finds Craig. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Call against Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggin. Curry's got 12 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And so here's Phoenix. The Warriors making the shot. Tries it again. Here's KD. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Booker against Poole. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Paul. The Suns keeping it alive, a new 14. Shot to stop the run. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the Suns call time.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Payton in for Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Now here's Payne. Pass to Baisley. Back to Payne. Curry with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 17 now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors? Pass to Ross. Back to Payne. And that time, also a missed shot. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Poole, and the Warriors take on two more.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Payne. And it's Looney with the rebound. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
Payton gets the bucket.
Three-point field goal.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Payne's shot is good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Drops in the tray.
Gary Payton II.
Payton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Jordan Poole is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Green in its center.
Ooh, look at Thompson outworking the defense, winning that second chance look for his team.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Durant in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Back to Paul. Booker with no one around. Here's Warren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And good job there by Warren to draw the foul and get to the line. It's all about positioning, and he really forced the D's hand there to draw the contact.
That free throw good from Warren. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
You see, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
And Paul gets it to go in.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
Offensive rebound. Warren. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Phoenix, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That free throw good from Warren. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And here is Warren after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And there's the pass to Booker. Here's Craig. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
From the corner. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Ball outside. Here's Warren. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Smooth sailing for Golden State. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Paul surveying the floor. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter. Paul's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and another 3 for Golden State.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Back to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Paul can't get it to go.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
When Thompson gets hot, it fuels his whole team. And right now, they are looking good.
Booker outside. Paul against DiVincenzo. Green with the block. Here's Thompson. He's got 19. Beyond the arc. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And that's what you can expect from one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's just got unlimited range.
Here's Booker. And nothing is falling for him right now. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party. And fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks. And it's a blowout right now.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And that'll about do it.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Thompson against Durant. Now the feed to Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
You've got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
And the basket by Curry.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Thompson for three, and another three for Golden State.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Booker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Durant over Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Durant hits them both. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Outside Durant. Over Thompson. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Payne. Durant's got 10. Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Thompson for the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Durant kicks to Payne. Back to KD. Shoots from 12. Second chance shot. Craig can't get it to go. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Suns making a switch here. Moss is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Curry. 25 points in the game. No good on the quick 3.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Payton finds Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 27 points for Stephen Curry.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Curry. A nice shot by KD.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 34. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's a big guard, 6'6", 215. Clay can absorb hits and still finish with ease.
Klay Thompson.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors. Warren's checked in for Lee. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Payton against Ross. Outside Curry. Over Durant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul.
Gary Payton II.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
.15 seconds left in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. They get it back. Durant. Yes, that goes in. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
Here's Curry with the three.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
The buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Well, Phoenix shooting a meager 37% for the game. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. JaMychal Green is out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. And it's Phoenix's ball. Paul left side. Lob pass to Warren. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Puts it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Payton's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Paul passes to Ross. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. From deep, Green. That one doesn't go. The Suns go the other way with it. Passes to Warren. The Warriors pull it in.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
DiVincenzo.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Al Paul. He kicks to Warren. Pass to Landale. Lots of room. Jerome with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And so here's Phoenix. after the Warriors pick up 3. Ross finds Warren to the middle. And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Here's Jerome, defended by Paul. There's the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
They get it again. Landale. And at last, they get one to fall.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Lee after the Warriors pick up 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Kicks to Green. Pass to Jerome. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Paisley comes in for T.J. Warren, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Green. Lamb comes in for Payton. Moody subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Ross, that's good.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Jerome. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Payne passes to Landale. Back to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. There's the pass to Paisley. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Warriors shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Here's Moody. No good off the back of the rim. El Phoenix shooting under 40% all in all for the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the game.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And Thompson kicks to Green. Passes it to Poole. There's the three. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Back to Payne. Pass to Landale. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. Over Ross. Buried from 15 feet out. Curry's got 37.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flicked a switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. God's blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.